Hey, welcome back to the channel. I have absolutely nothing going on, but I'm gonna push in my Z and maybe do some regular maintenance. You guys wanna hang out and see how that goes? Just trying to get everything prepped for future things that are coming very soon. Gosh, it's bright out here. It's like 1,000 degrees. All right, let's push this Z in real quick and get cracking on it. I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, so my Z's been sitting outside basically since you guys saw the last video, and just had this towel over it, and it's, you know, it's dusty and windy and stuff out there. It makes me a little uncomfortable. So today I figured I would just put the intake manifold back on. I had pulled it off and left it off because I thought that maybe I was gonna go ahead and try to test this on Raven's car, which he did stop by and we did try. But there was a few little issues with fitment because he had different motor mounts that raised his motor up in the engine bay like higher, which was super weird. I don't really know what's going on with that, but long story short, we basically tried all this stuff and it was like a huge fail. It didn't really work. So I decided, you know, forget all that. I should just hurry up and like get mine back together and start working on getting my turbo stuff ready so I could just test it on my own turbo car basically. So anyway, today I figured I would do a little bit of maintenance because I noticed after I pulled the intake manifold off that there was just a little bit of oil leaking out of the valve cover gaskets. That's annoying. So I got some new ones. I mean, it's not that bad, but I figured I'd just do it anyway. And I get this taken care of right now. That way, like going forward, I don't have to worry about them making a mess because I can't stand oil leaks. So, all right, hang out. Let me get these old gaskets back on really quick.
Try your luck, test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that ass be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up, like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up, this the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up, they can't keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up, trying to put the face to the name. Pull up and and I'm swerving. If a nigga try to holler, she gon' curve him. We came from under buzz like a Persian. We've been staying in our lane.
Okay, I got the new valve covers on, and I have to say, like, those are such a pain in the butt to do. Have you guys done your valve covers yet? They always leak, and you always gotta change them, and they just like, they're in like a horrible spot, the angle, and they're kind of under and around and in things. And even if you take everything out of the way, you still can't get the freaking valve cover on with the gasket not falling out. So yeah, my only tip or advice is I just put like a little, just like the teeniest dab of silicone in like maybe 4 spots on the back of it, so it kind of just stays long enough that you can get it in there and pop it onto the spark plug tube seals. And that's all I got. Anyway, the new valve cover gaskets are on, thank goodness. Now I shouldn't have any leaks. And tomorrow I'll put the intake manifold back on. It's getting late today, so I can't do anymore. But also, before I do that, I kind of figured I might as well install some of the stuff I'm gonna need when I go turbo, like right now, because we already have a tune file on the car and I already have parts. So tomorrow I'm gonna stick in a set of 1000cc injectors and put the regular intake manifold back on and rewrite the calibration and try to get it to run and drive, you know, really good and hit targets and just all back to stock effectively, just on a much bigger injector. So, all right, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. See you guys, see you guys in just a second. Okay, bye. All right, it's the next day. I got the injectors ready to go. Yeah, nothing special. I'm gonna pop these in and then start working on the startup calibration, put the intake manifold back on, and let's see if we can get this thing to fire up on some very big injectors. Like 3 times the size of stock. 1000 cc's. All right, let's go. got the new intake manifold and the new injectors back on, but I did change one thing that I had before. On these little O-rings, I had some rubber like injector style O-rings, and they just weren't right for the setup basically. So I went ahead and got copper crush washers, so those should seal up really nice now. But anyway, that's all back on, and we're good to go. I'm gonna go get my laptop and start working on the startup calibration. Okay, well that started up pretty easy, and it's trimming less than 3%, so my airflow calculation and injector sizing, all that stuff was correct. It's just math, so luckily we got it right. Yeah, seems to be running really good on the new injectors, so that's positive. So things I'm working on, I'm trying to get the new turbo flange figured out and the materials ordered so I can start building and fabricating the turbo related stuff. And as soon as it's next month, I'm going to order my turbo. So in probably a week or two, I should have like most of this stuff nailed down, and I should be able to start placing it in the car. And hopefully we can do another build series to get this car to where it needs to go, which is you know, maybe 10 pounds of boost or so, something like that. This one's kind of fun because instead of doing it on a customer car, this is actually our car. So I'll get to drive it, do a lot of logging, a lot of looking at things, and really kind of perfect the idea of turboing it. So pretty excited to see how that goes. All right, I'm gonna pull this in and mess with it a little bit, and I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Go and try your luck, test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up, got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that ass be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up, like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up, it's the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up, they can keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up, trying to
Flying off that big thing. What? Axle. What? Axle. 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 Yeah, something flew off over here, bro. Is it hot? Oh yeah, it's hanging out. Would you look at that? We just tried to make one dyno pole and the whole car comes apart. I actually thought it like threw a rod or something. The radiator went as well. Oh, probably just all the vibration made it slip out of bounds. Well, sometimes it works good, sometimes it doesn't, I guess. They had just barely put a K24 back into this previously swapped K20 car, and apparently the axle did not survive. So let's take a look at that. That was moderately scary. I'll have to look at the data log and see what it did. Did it make any power? Oh, snap.
374.
So before the axle broke, it still made 374 horsepower.
334.
That's not that bad, almost 350. It made like 350 torque. Dang, that's not that bad at all.
Not at all.
Wow, crazy. Well, if you didn't break the axle, this would have been a very successful dyno pole, I guess. It needed some work, the tune needed some fixing, but man, I wonder if I can see the axle, hold on. Oh my gosh! Holy cow, look at that thing. Completely destroyed. Bro, that thing is just hanging out on the bottom. Whoa! Boosted life, man. Sometimes these axles don't make it very far. At least that's an easy fix. Pop an axle in and go back together. So, well, I was gonna tell you all about this K20 car, but I guess I'm not gonna tell you much now. We'll just kind of go on to the next thing. That was crazy. Alright guys, I might just make this a really short video because the week's already over and I didn't film anything else. Yari's doing some brakes on his RSX right now. He just, he had a sticky caliper is making it vibrate. But he already got that handled, it came out pretty good. I was gonna show you guys, can I show him a clip of the thing we did the other day?
Yes.
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna enter a clip of something, and if you know what it is, you know what it is. Hold on, we'll show you right now, we'll be right back. Anyway, like you just saw in that last clip, we were basically waiting to turn Yari's boost up till after he did the burnout for his gender reveal. Because if I broke his car doing his burn, I actually got to do the burnout. But if I didn't want to break the car right before something so cool. Like, I mean, who gets to do a cool burnout and then have the color smoke come out?
My whole family was watching.
Yeah, his whole family worked. We needed to not have an automotive failure at that point. So anyway, the cool thing about that being finished and the gender reveal being over is that now we're not so worried about turning the boost up.
I'm ready to turn it all the way up. 25 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but we're definitely gonna turn it up some as soon as I get a chance to put it back on the dyno. But anyway, that concludes the video for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I should have a lot more stuff coming soon. I've been talking to Precision about my turbo sizing for my Z, so that's coming. Yeah, working on a lot of stuff. Alright guys, see you in a little bit. Take it easy.